Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. How is everyone today? What were your thoughts on that one? Absolute madness, absolutely crazy, absolutely amazing game. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm watching it and just like, but well done. We got a point in Milan. Got to be on the positive side. It was just a mental game, and it sometimes happens in these games. It just sometimes that's the way it is. Yeah, let's drop the negativity. We've got the point, and it means I mean, some of the other teams have scored 13 or 14 goals to get through. So we'll move on to Sunday, but I'm sure you guys will probably be looking at that, going, "Oh my lord, I'm not sure about Sunday." So we'll see. Anyway, let's have a look at who's on tonight. Creeber's on. Hi, Andy. Malcolm Elford. Well, that was something. It certainly was, Malcolm. Tyler Stanley, does anyone know the Edison situation? No, not yet. Nothing's been confirmed, mate. Probably won't be to tonight. By all accounts, it was precautionary, but we don't know what that means until tomorrow. All part of City's plan to lull Liverpool into a false sense of superiority. Oh, right. Okay. So, Malcolm, maybe you're a Liverpool fan. I'm crapping myself, says Creeper, for Sunday. Don't worry. Don't worry, buddy. Malcolm Elford, Edison not right in the head. That's all about. Anyone know if Edison could play Sunday? We won't know until tomorrow, Tyler. They said it's precautionary, but we'll wait and see. Possibly cold or flu, might not be actual injury. We'll wait and see. Martin, thanks guys for joining us tonight. A massive thank you to Martin. He was absolutely superb tonight. Well done. That was our sort of first watch along on Man City Fan TV, and he did an amazing job. He did the pre-match for 30, 40 minutes and then did the full sort of match watch along, which is an awful lot to do. It is a lot to do. So he did a wonderful, wonderful job giving some people a running commentary who couldn't actually watch the match, and also trying to interact with you guys. And there were loads. There were like 102 people on at one point live, chatting and asking questions. So Martin did an amazing job tonight. So well done, Martin, mate. You can put your feet up and leave the next part to me. Anuj, please someone tell me we'll not have Bravo and goal on Sunday. Anybody else, even a Lakers, fine. I think you meant Walker. Not wrong with Bravo, mate. I think I'd be more looking at the back pass by Gundogan. I'm clutching at straws. I'm sure you are, Malcolm. Cream said, I heard that it could be illness related. Yeah, possibly. I mean, it could be. Well, no point speculating. It could be anything. We'll wait tomorrow. It'll all come out tomorrow. And maybe even, I think Pep might say something in his post-match press conference that'll go on, going live any time soon. We'll know a bit more. Walker, man of the match, Leonard. Might be. Scott Williams, Creeper will be fine, fell 100% behind Bravo. All good things come to those that way. Absolutely love that positivity, Scott Williams. Well done, mate. Creeper, will Roderick be fit? Don't know. He's going to be, if he is fit, it's going to be very touch and go. Very, very touch and go. I mean, he's only been doing some very, very light training this week. So we'll see. It's Wednesday night. There's still 4 days to the game, 3 days of training. So hopefully tomorrow he'll come back and do a little, increase his workload, and then maybe Pep will look at him and think, is he fit with the medical staff? Is he fit or not? And then maybe Friday, Saturday, he might get into some full-time training. I don't know. I don't know whether Pep will want to risk him. It all depends on where he is, his fitness level. We'll know more probably towards Thursday, Friday. Walker man of the match for me, Kamal Dwyer. Heart of the Blue, Walker for England's number one, proper mental situation. It was crazy, Heart of the Blue. Absolutely crazy. Mervyn Thomas, great job tonight, Martin. He did a wonderful job. Malcolm says, players were so poor. Obviously looking at Liverpool game, but we came up against a trickier opponent than Liverpool's. Kamal says Pep knew what he was doing when he signed Cass. Great watch along, Martin. Very enjoyable, mate. Thank you, section. Scott, come on, Kamal. Let's get behind him. Absolutely, Scott. Cheshire Homebrew, take it as you like, but we need to beat Liverpool twice this season and still might not win the league. Let's just see. Says it all, though, doesn't it, Cheshire Homebrew? We do have to beat them just to draw level and be ahead on goal difference. So it still might not be enough. You're absolutely spot on. I think it's still early. I think it's still too early in the season to be going one way or the other on. Is that it? Is it not? I think January will tell us after the Christmas and New Year period. That's the time when, I mean, if we're not getting the likes of, Laporte and Sane back, then you're looking at that thinking, if we were, let's say, 9 points, you're looking at, and that's a tough ask. Thanks, and thanks for joining us. Do you want more watch-alongs? Good question. Do you want them? Do you like them? Is it something that you thought was enjoyable? My Lord, how many people are on now? Bloody hell. I need to scroll through. I've missed about God knows how many. Blue Moon Tune. Creeper, I would like to see how Liverpool would do in our injury crisis. Well, I mean, it is what it is. It's funny. I said it on my live vlog about the fact that our head physio left for Liverpool last season. It's funny how we picked up a load of injuries this season, and Liverpool seem to be doing well, coping with their levels. Just saw Kyle Walker in goal. You did. In all seriousness, I hope Edison is okay. Yeah. Definitely. Martin says Creeper section. Yeah, mate, that was fun. Malcolm, oh my God, Carson to play blinder. That would be epic. Hey, who knows? Walker might keep his place. How many more leg ups the Dippers want? Says John Krogan. Hi, guys, says Edward Denham. Congratulations to Kyle Walker. Joseph Beatty, how are you, buddy? Not spoke to you for a while. Long time no see, handsome. How are you, buddy? I've missed you. Gundogan and Cancelo cost us the win. I didn't think Cancelo was great, I'll be honest with you. And I don't mean to be harsh on him. He's had a couple of good games. And Gundogan, to be fair, I've really bigged up in the last 3 games. But silly back pass. Silly back pass. But it is what it is. JTR35, boy, the defence is atrocious, plus no Edison Pep to part the bus. Hey, we might do. That'd be something new, wouldn't it? Something Liverpool definitely wouldn't be expecting. Section 20, I thought it was a great game. Winning every week by 5 goals gets boring. I'm totally with you, Section. Let London draw would for me. All I care is Liverpool. I think it's a good result. 1-1. Kamal, we do need to get behind Bravo because we can save the ball when he misses it. Very funny, Kamal. Apologies for my comment in race stream. I was looking for controversy and it was out of order. Don't worry about it, Edward. Weren't a red card, no contact. I think it was a red card, if I'm honest. Edison was taken off due to precaution. Hi, Andy, mate. How are you, Aaron? Edison will play. Aaron, hopefully we'll get all our mistakes out of the system tonight. Let's hope so, because there were loads of them. Malcolm, Gundo was so slow. Build-up was poor. Never really had control in the second half. Can't disagree with that. Anuj, game changed after Chase's penalty miss. Will be fine Sunday. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even like a miss. I mean, it was a really, really poor penalty. Jeff Walmsley, not sure on Mendy. Doesn't track back and looks nervous on the ball. Thought Mendy in the first half was very good. Spot on. Malcolm, says Edward. Andy, you chose the right game to watch along. I did. Section Mendy played well. Yeah, I thought he did all right. Great shout out, Andy. Martin was amazing. Thank you, Scott. Neil Handstock. San Siro, great stadium, but because of the design, never had a great pitch. Ball bobbling around like crazy. Yeah, it seems like, looking on Twitter and things like that, looking at the City fans who were out there, gutted I couldn't go. But they were right up in the stadium. But, I mean, listen, I'm sure they still would have enjoyed themselves tonight. Loads of controversy, loads of action. That's why we love football. Why didn't Gundogan take the penalty? I think he never misses so far. I don't think he has, JTR35. I think you're spot on with that. We're City, we're Barmy, Joseph says we are. Martin did a good job. He did a very good job, Lassiel Bleu. And thank you. Lassiel Bleu, don't forget, if you've got a question, any question you want to ask, now's your time. And thank you for that donation before on the super chat. So it's over to you, mate. If you've got a question you want me to discuss, it's your question. I'll discuss it with anyone on here, or if it's a question you want to ask me or whatever, because of the donation on the super chat. It's over to you, mate. It's your question. What's this crap, Carson, better than Bravo? I don't know. Any news on Edison? No, mate. We won't know. People are saying it's the rumours are it was just precautionary because he didn't feel very well. So I think we'll know more tomorrow, or maybe Pep will say something in his press conference, which is probably going on around about now. It's not crap. Don't know what that is. Lassie, but I agree with Walker man of the match. Craig Forrest, good one tonight. Speak tomorrow. Need to jump. Take care. See you, Craig. Leonard, Edison, Walker, Stones, Rodri, Mendy, Ferner, KDB, David, Sterling, Maris, Guerrero against Liverpool. Oof. We'll get to that when we do our vlog. God, my lord, so many comments on here now. Wow. Let me just try and find where it was. Oh, there he was. Krieba, Pep has confirmed Edison has a muscular injury and he's unsure if he'll be fit. Wow. I miss the days when Balotelli took our penalties. Always scored around the same time Yaya took free kicks like there were penalties. Hi, mate. Aaron Westgarth, how are you, mate? Abdallah, top 4 is the best we will do this season. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Stop it. Scott Williams, yeah. Malcolm, you could always trust in Mario. Aaron, pressure is on us at the moment and it's showing. We need this win on Sunday. Ema Jaya, can't wait to pack in form. K92 rated goalkeeper. Cal Walker. Liverpool legend Martin did a great job on the watch along. Thank you, Liverpool legend. He did a very good job. WG, not sure what players are in form at the moment. Yeah, well, neither am I. I mean, you tell me, because I'm really not sure. Obviously, Sterling's had a wonderful start. Sergio's done really well. His stats show that. I think Gundogan's been very good of late. But there are many City players that just are nowhere near the form of last season. Thanks for the watch along, says Mingy Wong. Abdallah, we have too many bad injuries and poor performances. English finest, well, that was eventful. It was. Liverpool legend, we've had injuries. Allison also Matip's out, and you can't trust Ketia. I think you mean Keita. Yeah, but Allison's back, and Matip, you've got replacements for them. You've not got the players that we've got out. Leroy Sané, one of the best players we had in the last couple of years. Laporte, it's like you. I mean, here we go. It's like Sadio Mane being out for Liverpool. We've lost Sané. It's like Virgil van Dijk being out for Liverpool. We've lost Aymeric Laporte. So two massive players for us. Massive players. We've had Mendy in and out the squad. Our regular, let's say, best left back. As well, we've had Kevin De Bruyne coming back from injuries. David Silva's out injured. John Stones has been injured. So, I don't think it's quite the same. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I know you've had a couple of injuries, but I don't think it's quite the same. I don't know. Right now, it's muscular problem. It was not big, but to avoid risk, he didn't feel comfortable in the last minutes. That's why we decided to make a substitution, says Kreber. Daniel, Andy, the way Liverpool are playing, where will they drop points if they win this weekend? Who knows, mate? I mean, that's the thing. I mean, don't forget, Liverpool are playing very, very well. No doubt. I'm not going to come on here and say, oh, yeah, it's just all luck. They're not. I said it on my live vlog the other night. When teams scrape wins in last minutes, that's the signs of champions. We did it. We've done it for 2 seasons. United did it. Chelsea did it. Arsenal did it. Liverpool are doing it this season. That's a sign of a good team, a very good team. Don't mind if I say it myself, but Martin, former man of the match. Oh my God, here he comes. Martin's gonna put on here in a minute. Yeah, I'll pull up a chair and let's talk about me. He's got his mirror out. He'll be looking at himself. He'll be dolling himself up. Lassie Obler, and he's only 21, by the way. Joseph Beattie, been a long time. He has been a long time. Alex Martin, all the attacks were going through Mendy. Sterling was too predictable. Mahrez and KDB were hardly involved. KDB is bang out of form at the moment. I don't know what's wrong with him, but it is what it is. Paul Rowe, Bravo is gash. We need Edison or it's game over. Disagree. Liverpool are actually playing great football. No, they're not. You don't always need to play great football to win Premier League titles. You don't, or games. Look at the amount of times, and I think Pep said it as well. Look at the amount of times that we got last minute winners. You know, Sterling. How many goals has Sterling scored last minute of the last 2 seasons? It's one of those. Scott Williams, Martin followed closely by Kyle. I blame the fruit salad clip. I said that to my lads when we were watching the game. I said, why do we never wear this Hacienda style kit? Even in Premier League games, we seem to be wearing this orange, awful fruit salad kit. I mean, had a few successful bets, so being away from this madness, Joseph Beatty said, well done you, mate. Kamal, I actually really like the kit, do you? Happy to be back, though. Good, mate. We're happy to have you back on. Mendy or Angelino on Sunday? I'd go for Angelino. Oh. If it was foot race and it was between Angelino and Salah or Mendy and Salah, I'd go for Mendy. Martin, guys, I'm off to bed. I'm knackered. Thank you so much, guys. And defo more watch-alongs will happen as long as it's not the game. Thanks to Andy and Kiam allowing me to do the stream. Good night, Blues. Take care, Martin. Thank you very much. Werner and Must in midfield for Sunday. Maybe. John Grogan. Maybe. Aaron says the biggest problem right now is we still cannot name our strongest 11. We've had too many lazy performances. The only 3 names on the team sheet are Aguero, Edison, and Sterling. You know what? I'm not sure I can disagree with that statement. See you, Martin, said Joseph. Good night, Martin. I'm trying to like... sorry, another big jump. I do apologise. So many comments on here. Thank you so much. Wow. I'm trying to like the kit, but I really can't. It's awful. I agree. Night, Martin. Well done, mate. Can't wait for the next. Hoping for a happy birthday this weekend. Is it your birthday, Craig Forrest? Well, make sure you wish you a happy birthday, Craig. Happy early birthday, Craig, says Section. Use better hope. Edison is good, says Cal. How are you, mate? Agree, John Grogan. Furner is a must in CDM. No worries. If I have a question, I'll email you for sure. You make sure you do, mate. Paul Rowe, let us stuff them scallies on Sunday. Nearly 70 on, Andy. Thanks, guys. Muscular means he's definitely out for Sunday. Creeper, we need the 2017-18 Stones and Nico partnership on Sunday. Wouldn't surprise me if that is the partnership, if I'm being honest with you, Creeper. I think that might be the partnership. Colin Pollock, Bravo is a liability. Otamendi doesn't sense danger. We miss Rodri a lot, or Fernandinho in midfield. Maybe Stones and Otamendi will play with Fernandinho as a 3 against the Scousers. Well, what are your thoughts? Do you think we might go to a 3? Something we have done in the past. Don't forget, we have played with a 3. And Laporte, if you remember, played out wide and literally man-marked Salah and had him in his pocket. So we've got no Laporte, but that is a possibility. Now Hill, being a red and hearing about Mane a lot, do have to call out Sterling tonight. No harm though, lads. Don't know what that means. Got no idea. England's finest. I was saying how boring the match was. God, I wish I never said that. We all do it, mate, don't we? We put our foot in it going, this is going to be a 0-0. And then Spot on Creeper says, Scott Williams, Liverpool legend, Man City at home is a must-win because Man City away isn't happening. You reckon? Malcolm says, what's the biggest curveball Pep could throw in at Liverpool game? Stones, Werner, Otamendi, back 3. I think a back 3 might be an option. Don't be surprised if City play back 3 on Sunday. Do not be surprised in the slightest. We haven't played it this season as a proper formation, I don't think. Somebody can correct me. We've moved into a sort of system where we've had 3 central defenders, but not started with a proper 3 at the back. But don't be surprised this weekend if we start with 3 at the back. Stones, Otamendi, and maybe Fernandinho, like you said. Don't be surprised in the slightest. And do not be surprised in the slightest if Pep, in a massive, massive game like this, throws in someone like Eric Garcia. Don't be surprised in the slightest. We saw last season, don't forget, we had 3 games against Spurs. We had the Champions League away at Spurs, we had the home Premier League game at Spurs, and then the home Champions League game at Spurs. The home Saturday game, we had to win that game right between 2 home and away legs against Spurs in the Champions League. Who did he throw in? Phil Foden. Who scored the winner? The only goal of the game? Phil Foden. Don't be surprised if you see the likes of Phil Foden playing on Sunday and the likes of Eric Garcia. Pep is one of those that you just have no idea what he's going to do. And he'll already have a plan in his mind. Pep just calling Scouser's bluff with Edison out of mind games. You reckon, Paul? Could be. Sané's a play we will miss the most. Loves the game versus Liverpool. Yeah, sadly, I wish he was fit. Stephen, Paul Dempsey, KDB and Bernardo were both terrible in the second half. Haven't been great this season, to be honest, Stephen. I think both of them have had the odd good game, but on the whole, we saw last season how, I mean, all right, we had KDB out for most of the season, but Bernardo was so consistent last year. He's been nowhere. He's probably 30% of where he was last season, and clearly there is something going on. And Pep, it's like he's persisting with him just to try and get him into some type of form, but it's just not happening. It just isn't. It's like his confidence has suddenly just he's deflated. We'll see if any news comes out tomorrow or Friday about the FA charges, and maybe Friday people were saying, well, in it typical, we've had the whole rumours about this and rumours about that leading the lead up to the Liverpool game by the media. What if on Friday we get the no charges to Bernardo Silva? What's to say on Sunday Bernardo will have that weight lifted off his shoulders and be absolutely the game changer? Let's hope so. Awful game, says Ian. Bravo. Awful game. I thought it was a bravo. I'm a City fan, but it was still a great game to watch. Scott Williams, can't see the back 3. Malcolm, thought Mendy was good tonight. I think KDB needs to turn up. He's been poor. He's been poor for a while, Scott. Dudley Lewis, no pace. Leonard, our defence has a goal in it like 100%. Time to play Garcia with FDO on Sunday, says Stephen. Another big jump. Let me just go back to you. I do apologise, guys. There's so many comments coming through. Liverpool do a class job at keeping everyone fit. Us taking your physio is massive. And now he'll spot on. I did it on the live vlog I mentioned about is it Doobsy or whatever it's called. And I mentioned it. You took him last year. Suddenly this season we're getting inundated with all sorts of niggly injuries. And you guys seem to be keeping fit. And maybe it's a conspiracy theory and it's just coincidental. But I think it was a big loss. Paul Rowe, my granny's 89. She's better than Golden Brown. Angelino all day along over Mendy. Well, it's all about opinions, mate. Buttery Lizard Hitler. Can I see the pictures of the kit? The pictures of the kit. Are you talking about the kit that they were wearing tonight? Let me just see if I can. There you go. There's a picture for you. You ask, I deliver. And that was obviously Bravo receiving his red card tonight in the game. So you asked for a picture. There you go. Just showing you a picture of the kit that they were playing in tonight. And some people like it, some people don't. But we'll come back to those thoughts on Claudio Bravo. Stones and Ferner at the back on Sunday, do you think? Mingy Wong, it could be anybody, buddy. It could be absolutely anyone. But predictions for the rest of the season, multi-apples. Predictions for what, mate? Beyond belief, if City fall short this season, it's going to be the injuries that have killed us. I mean, without a shadow of a doubt. The injuries are killing us right now, never mind for the rest of the season. Kriba, it irritates me that Liverpool fans actually think they're better than us. What, the fans or the team? JTR35, I'm not convinced with Fernand at centre-back should be back in CDM. Possibly. Aaron, we need to play 3 at the back and flood midfield Sunday. Their midfield cannot cope without strength in midfield. Good point. Stones is worse than Otamendi, says Stephen. Porro, City should have bought a defender in the summer. It was a no-brainer. We did buy a defender in the summer, mate. We bought Cancelo. I think maybe you mean a centre-back. Hi, Mike Bancroft. How are you? How is Australia, buddy? It must be, God, my God, you must have got up now. I hope you've had your breakfast and enjoyed the game. La Ciel Bleu, today's game proved the importance of David Silva. Couldn't agree more. Agreed, Paul Rowe, but it is what it is. Garcia and Bellis, let's think about long term. I agree with that. Kamal Dwyer, well, I've never seen Garcia have a bad game. Would be interested to see him in a 3. Listen, don't be surprised. Do not be surprised. Now, wouldn't start phoning Anfield, mate. I get the point of not knowing what Pep will do, but he would be like a rabbit in the headlights. The hardest place to travel to now, Anfield. Yeah, it is, but like I said, Niall, it's one of those. We have no idea what Pep's going to do. Pep will have a game plan in his mind, and he'll pick the right players for that particular formation, that style of play that he wants. And if he thinks I need aggression and need energy in that midfield, the likes of Gundogan are not going to bring it. They are not going to bring energy in that midfield. If you've got the likes of Wijnaldum and everything else dashing around you, Gundogan is not going to trap those players. He's not going to keep up with them. As good as he is on the ball technically, we will not be in a game on Sunday where we will have that much time where Gundogan can play these nice balls and do. We're not. We're going to have aggression and energy and everything else. And that's why I think maybe Fernandinho back in that midfield with the likes of a bit of energy from Phil Foden in there could happen. But, well, it's anybody's guess. Half the team injured for Liverpool, you can't make it up, says Joseph. Now, and Gassi will struggle against our front 3, even though he's very good, you reckon? Well, it seems like most of your players have struggled a little bit lately. Let's face it, no disrespect. You are where you are, but you haven't been geniuses in the results that you've been getting lately. You've been playing pretty average. I mean, last night you were very poor, but scraped the result again, just like you did against Villa. Mark the Blue got a go at 3 at the back against the Dippers. Miss Company, though. I agree, Matt. I think Company's a massive miss for us. And I think it's not just on the pitch. I think it's off it as well. Pep will go with a 3-2-4-1 against Liverpool, then wonder. Porro, it will cost us titles this year, not replacing Company. Oh, so you were talking about centre-back, not a defender, because you said defender before, Paul, which we did buy a defender in Cancelo, and we brought Angelino back. So you're on about centre-back. Possibly, quite possibly. I think at the end of the day, unless we can project forward to May, none of us will know. But at the end of the day, in hindsight, we might get to May and go, yeah, maybe Company should have been replaced. It's all to that tweet he sent. Mendy, why Bernardo is poor. Quite possibly. We'll never know that for sure, Stephen, I'll be honest with you. But you can't go from being so fantastic last year to where he is immediately after the whole debate over the Mendy tweet. I'm not having it. I don't think that's coincidental whatsoever. Oliver Macaulay, hello, how are you, Kamal? Why did the physio leave? Why do you think? Why do you think, Kamal? I'll give you one guess. Bernard Deneen, Handy, great game, good entertainment. All that was missing were the red noses. It was just it's a mental game, Bernard. Aaron, is Pep's training regime too intense? Could that be what is causing issues with injuries? Aaron, I'll ask you the question back. Was there any issue with the injuries over the last 2 seasons and the problems that we had? don't forget we missed KDB for most last season. Was anybody complaining when we smashed 100 odd goals and 100 points the season before last, and then won the title and won 4 trophies last season? Was anybody complaining then about Pep's regime and Pep's this and Pep? I don't buy into that. I really don't buy into it, because you can't go like a year and smashing records left, right, and centre, and then suddenly off the cliff one season we just get a load of injuries. There's something else behind it. What it is, maybe there is a little tiny bit of something in it. I don't know. I have no idea, Aaron. But I don't buy it's a regime thing, because you wouldn't break records consecutively for 2 seasons, and then suddenly everything falls to pieces. I still think the head physio thing might be a little tiny touch to it. Martin did a great job. He did. Koulibaly should go all out for him. No chance. Absolutely no chance. 28 going on 29 and 125 million quid. No chance. We were offered Slabhead for 80 million, and City went, what? No chance. And he's young. There's no chance City will pay £125 million release clause for Koulibaly at 28 going on 29. No chance. Is Silva definitely out on Sunday? We don't know, Steve. We don't know. We have no idea. Oliver Macaulay, beautiful kit. Really? Good point, Aaron, says Mervyn Thomas. Bernard Bravo finishes his brief stint as Gordon Banks and reverts back to being Bravo. That's the Blur. Come on, guys. Bravo sacrificed himself for Gundogan. Gundogan's pass was awful. Section 20, yeah, Gundo was at fault. Alexander's on. Hi, buddy. Hey, Andy, what's the game? Kylie's England's number 1. He is. Didn't affect the players last season, Mervyn. Beyond belief, I think Walker is my new favourite player. Scott Williams thinks it's going to be Bravo, Walker, Stones, the General, Mendy, Fernand, Bubblegum, KDB, Sterling, Kun, Mahrez. Wow. No David Silva then. Mike Bancroft, just off to work, buddy. Good point under the circumstances. Absolutely, Mike. I like that positivity. Definitely, that's what we like. A bit of positivity. We're getting done left, right, and centre by some of the fans on here. Walker man of the match. I don't know what to expect for the Liverpool game. I can see Cancelo playing as a left back, maybe. Maybe even in a back 3. Who knows? Gundogan should have gone in the summer. He's never, as you know, guys. He's never been my favourite of players. But fair play to him. I think recently he's done a really good job. I think he's played really well in that number 6 role. You know what frightens the life out of me is Gundogan as a 6 against Liverpool. No chance, not for me. Aaron Sane today would have made a difference. We're missing his pace and directness. Well, not even today, mate. It's not even about missing Sane today. It's about missing Sane all season. Even if it's coming off the bench with his sulky face. He's still a wonderful, wonderful player. What was the problem with Edison today? Will he be able to play? Who knows, John? We don't know yet, mate. Joseph, if we manage a result at Anfield with all the injuries, it has to be the result of the decade. If we got a draw at Anfield with all the injuries we've got, it'd be incredible. Niall, I agree, mate. We've been poor. I'm only taking the Anfield performances into account, and Spurs one was relentless away performances say otherwise. Yeah, I'm with you that, Niall. BB, Michael Oliver is up front for Liverpool on Sunday. He's got 4. Ooh, conspiracy theories are out already. City Day, Mahrez should never play City again. He's garbage. Ooh. You know what's coming up. The Mahrez fanboys will be all over you, City Day. Colin Pollock, I just hope these stories of City's coach being attacked again is just bluster. Well, I don't think there's any... Listen, on the whole City coach thing, they put the banners out, they put the posters out on social media asking for this warm welcome, bring this, bring that, bring the other. As you know, if you do that, you're going to get idiots coming. And the idiots are going to take it 10 steps too far than what the initial bit of social media calling would be, which is to bring your flares, make it loud, make it everything else. You'll get your absolute bellends that'll bring bottles, bricks, everything else. And believe me, if it goes the same route, it's going to get the same thing on Sunday, I'm telling you now, without a shadow of a doubt. So it is what it is. Scott Williams, BB, bit harsh fella. Don't be stupid, City Dave. I think Leicester are playing the best football at the moment. Leicester are playing some amazing football. Kamal, I don't have a clue why. Was he a Liverpool fan or they offered him money? I don't think he was a Liverpool fan. I think obviously money talked in the end of it. You know, if somebody comes, I don't know this. I have absolutely no idea. But if they sell you a dream and go, we'll double your money or we'll do this or we'll do the other, I've no idea. I don't know. But clearly something has made him move. Mahrez is a quality player. Why should he leave? Walker did my day, says Ian Bravo. Yo, Oasis saying, how are you, mate? I hope you're joking, Joseph. Dom Wright, Walker in net for the weekend. Wouldn't that be funny? Sorry if I missed physio, Spencer and Mark. Don't worry about it, buddy. Hope your physio went well. Oh, God. Another massive jump. We find you where you are. Pep shouldn't have played that lineup. Koulibaly do a job for 4 years all day long. No chance. Absolutely no chance. Hello, Kiam. How are you, mate? JTR35. City will top this group anyway. Let's move on to Anfield. Score prediction, I reckon 0-0. I think right now, I'd probably take that. City Dave, I fear us for us on Sunday. Horo, sweet Mahrez for... Swap Mahrez for Koulibaly. I don't think Napoli would take that, mate. Epic Nin. Why has our defence had been awful? Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. If you look at the goals conceded, it's not been that bad. Liverpool are not playing that good. VAR has helped them this season. Beyond belief, could Pep be playing mind games with the Edison injury? He started the week firing shots after all. Possibly. Maybe. Walker's gloves were amazing. Alexander Savage, I thought Gundogan was okay for most part of the game tonight, apart from that error which led to... But yeah, he was okay. Mingyu Wong, I hope Liverpool won't be so lucky because they have been playing badly. Need, a.k.a. in January, fill the gap, says Paul Rose. Scott Williams, Pep trusts in Gundo. We might not like it, but who do we want to trust? Got to get behind it. Absolutely, Scott. Spot on. I mean, I said it. He's not the player I personally would want to have in there, but he's done very well in the last few games. Mahrez and Gundogan are City's most criticised players. Have you ever asked yourself why, Alexander Savage? Andy, why do you think City can't win at Anfield anymore? It's been, 16 years? I don't know. Jesus, if I knew Pep would know. So, it's one of those things. I have no idea. True, Alexander, but it's deserved. Porro, we should give the Scousers the same. Our ground get revenge, eye for an eye in my book. Yeah, but Paul, you know what would happen if that happened with GMP. We'd be investigated. City fans would be arrested. The club would be banned. The club would have 20 points deducted. The FA would be involved. The Premier League would be involved. It'd be like, you won't believe it. You won't believe what had happened to City if Man City fans bottled their bus. And remember, their bus comes into the ground under a massive police escort and goes underground. It doesn't go outside the stadium. It goes underground. So you can imagine if a load of City fans were stood there throwing bricks and bottles and everything else at the coach, GMP would identify who they were, arrest them, and then we'd be charged by the FA with violence against an opposition team's bus because it's City. Yeah, I think we've all seen hundreds and hundreds of images of Liverpool fans. Not one single arrest. It says it all. GMP, Merseyside police couldn't arrest anybody, even though we've seen hundreds of photographs of people throwing stuff. It says it all. I also think we'll beat Liverpool. We rested some starters today and they have not come up against a forward line of midfield like ours this season. And they've had more than a few wobbles. I hope so, Aaron. Yassine Matt, City will win on Sunday. 1-0. I have a feeling the Blue Moon will get it done. I hope so, Yassine. Sit Till I Die, that was funny. Hello, Andy, how are you? I'm very good. How are you? Sit Till I Die. Alex, I say 3-1 for LC on Sunday, but this could change. Is it twice we won at Anfield in the last 50 years? Oh, sorry, another jump. Due a third, we are. Spot on, Yassine. Says Scott, Lassiabla, stay away from Sky, hate the channel. Alex, we don't have a place to park the bus with, unfortunately. Colin Pollock says Edison, Cancelo, Mendy, Walker, Stones, Fernandinho, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Sterling, Bernardo Silva, Aguero. What have you got in there? Cancelo, Mendy, Walker. You're putting in Walker and Stones as centre backs as a 4. I'm guessing. Maybe not. I don't know. Or are you putting in Fernandinho as a centre back with Stones and Walker, and Cancelo and Mendy wide? I don't know. Now, it might help if you just put your formation in. I was there on Boxing Day 1-3 when we beat them. Burnley. The goals we conceded were self-inflicted. What's happening with Edison's injury? We don't know yet. Bravo to save a pen at the week. Ooh, big jump. The weekend, you heard it here first after a Mane time. Let's hope so. You know what it's like at saving pens. Beyond belief, Liverpool luck will run out despite Michael Oliver's best efforts. 4-1 City, Sterling hat-trick. Sterling never does well on Merseyside, but let's hope it's this weekend. Alexander Savage Maris don't deserve that much criticism, to be honest. It's a bit too much. Yeah, get your hoodies out, lads. I hope you're not promoting violence here, Paul. Mark the Blue, Anfield is our bogey ground, has been for years. We've got to change that. Well, we've got to, haven't we? We've got to go into this weekend's game. City fans have got to be positive. I know it's difficult. We've got a lot of injuries. We've got players out of form and things like that. But let's face it, we're 6 points behind. We're pretty much through to the next stage of the Champions League, where we can do whatever we like for the next few games and, win one more and we'll top the group. And yeah, don't worry about it. Let's just focus on Sunday. Tonight's game has pretty much gone. It's been an absolutely mental watch of the game. It really has. We know, like I posted up before, we know that Claudio Bravo got a red card. For those who were tuning in late, we know Bravo got a red card for pulling down the player after a very, very... I mean, you only have to look at Gundogan with his hand on his head here. He knows straight away that it was just an awful, awful back pass. And obviously Bravo coming on for Edison, who we're still yet to find out what went wrong. But let's be positive. Come on. Maris is still crap, says Stephen. I'm afraid Mike Tyler will be on the commentary on Sunday. Sorry, lads, but Liverpool will be fired up for this one. Of course they will. I would hope they're fired up for this one. Looking forward to the Where's Your Famous Atmosphere chance. Apparently, referee we have on Sunday is crap. He is. Bravo's tackle wasn't that rough, though. Doesn't make any difference if it's rough. If you watch the replays back, it's, at the end of the day, it's a red card. There's not a lot you can do about it. We've got to be positive. Come on, Blues. You've got to be positive. Let's not get down. This was a Champions League night where we're away in Milan. We drew 1-1, down to 10 men. Missed a penalty, which was Gabi Jesus' penalty. It was absolutely awful, of the highest order. I mean, it wasn't even one of those where you whack it and you go straight over the bar by 5 yards. This was just like, I don't know what he was doing. Absolutely. See you, Joseph. We'll be laughing come Sunday evening. Come on, Blues. Absolutely. If we get a ref half as good as tonight, I'll be happy. Garbage penalty. It was garbage. It was just bloody awful. It's one of those that if he put his foot through it and absolutely leathered it, and it went wide, you go, okay. If he put his foot through it and it went 5 yards over by, you go, okay. But to place it and go 5 yards wide, I mean, that is awful technique. Absolutely awful. So that might have changed the game. 2-0. Could have been a completely different game. C-Day said, did you see the challenge, Andy? Bravo didn't touch him. The player kicked Browse. It's listen. If you're in Europe and you do that, you know you're going. You know you're going off. You can't get it. I mean, you saw some of the fouls the ref was giving tonight. I mean, we had several fouls tonight that were clear fouls, but never gave them. I mean, the one with was it the Fernandinho one with the yellow where it was yellow carded? I mean, it was like what? So you go anywhere near that in Europe, and you know you're going. It was just a very poor back pass. I've been on for quite a few times over the years, and the ground was like a library. They only go from big games and miss Celtic. Yeah, I've said it all along, Paul Rowe. You'll never walk alone for 5 minutes, and then there's nothing unless they score, and then you get 5 minutes of cheering, and then there's nothing until they score again, or right at the very end, sort of a few minutes at the end. I mean, they came to whenever they come to the Etihad recently. I mean, I've been sat right by them. Nothing. I mean, their back 3-4 rows of seats were empty. So it is a myth. It is an absolute myth. They do get up for European nights, don't get me wrong, but Premier League, no, not the same. It is a myth that's just a legacy from years gone by for me. And it's one of those that they're just living on a past myth. It was as bad as Mara's pen against Liverpool. Jesus might have missed more penalties than he scored for City. At this rate, Sergio isn't much better. I agree. Give it to Eddie. Let Eddie blast it straight through the net. I just joined the chat. Any news concerning Edison? Nothing yet, Cheddar. We still don't know. How too long do we give Gabby? In my opinion, he does not have the right mentality. His reaction at the South America Cup, etc. He needs to control his emotions. He was lucky tonight. He was very, 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 very lucky tonight. He nearly could have got sent off. But Gabby's still a young kid. We need to give him time, Aaron. Zombie chanting Alexander. I blame the kit for Gabby's shot. Scott Williams, BB, Pep and Mikel will be on it. Edison for pens. Here's me slacking off Rashford's pens. I know. We always put our foot in it, don't we, as Blues? We haven't played well, these silly kits on. Yeah, I think Gundogan should be up. He is a very good penalty taker, definitely. For me, I still don't understand how Kevin De Bruyne, who's the best passer in probably world football, why he don't take them. I don't get that at all. I just simply don't get it. He can put a pass 30 yards on a sixpence. You can't take a penalty. I'm sure Mendy can take pens. I won't mind it, mate. Don't know why KDB doesn't take them. Just said that, BB. Absolutely. I just don't get it at all. I've always said if Gundogan's on the pitch, he must take the pen. He scored a pen in the Champions League final. No Mingyi Wong. Andy, who would you rather play versus LFC, Angelino or Mendy? I said it before, Alexander, earlier on. I'd still take Mendy versus Salah than Angelino versus Salah, if I'm being honest. David Silva can't take pens, to be fair. Yeah, mate. I don't know. David Silva's hardly taken any. I don't know whether we'll play in that. I've got a feeling we'll play in the blue kit, our normal home kit, on Sunday, because obviously they're in red, and the kit is very much sort of pinky colour. So I've got a feeling City will play in we'll play in our home kit on Saturday. Edison's pen will rip the net. Couldn't trust Mendy, Mingyi. Yeah, probably get an Achilles or an ACL if he took a penalty. Couldn't trust Mendy yet. I can imagine it. It'd be amazing. But anyway, listen. Let's go on then. We'll go for. Here you go. Everybody, just 1 minute. Give me one word. Your man of the match. Just write your name. Who was man of the match for City tonight? Please don't put Walker. Good night, Andy Anuj. Good night. Later, Lassiablo. Mike Doyle at Filbert Street, 70s. Now Quinn, Main Road, 90s. Kyle Walker, San Siro, 20s. Walker. I knew I shouldn't have said don't put Walker. Seeing the black kit at the weekend. I can see a draw on Sunday. Walker. Walker. Mendy. Martin's going for Mendy. I thought you went to bed. The ref says so he thought the ref that strongly. He's put it twice. Well, you guys, Raheem said Alexander. That's a little bit more sensible. I'm being serious. Walker actually saved us. He saved one sort of shot from 35 yards or free kick. Jolien, I did. I'm waiting in bed, pal. 6 time wasted. Hard one, but Sterling. Watching, not waiting. Okay, well, it looks like actually really tough to pick. It is tough to pick, I must admit. I only asked that question for the sake of asking it. Bugger off JTR 35. Don't be cruel. Walker has more saves than Bravo. Walker in there Sunday has more Champions League clean sheets than Alisson and Edison and Lloris. In all seriousness, I'd say Kamal Dwyer. That is superb. That's the post. That's the post of tonight. Bye, Andy Topman. Thank you, Paul Rowe. Listen, don't forget to tune in tomorrow. We'll be back. Otamendi. Mendy. Cancelo played well. Out of position for the goal, though. Alexander, very much out of position, which I keep telling you all, and you won't listen to me. Gets caught far too much at the pitch, hence why Otamendi had to come racing over to the right-back position, hence why Fernandinho and Kevin De Bruyne were dragged into the box and nobody was marking for a free header because Mendy was marking somebody at the back post. Cancelo, poor positional play. Guys, thanks so much for all your contributions tonight. Amazing support for the channel. Player ratings tomorrow. Yes, we'll be doing the player ratings tomorrow. Mingy Wong. Otamendi. Let's be fair, we got a point. Absolutely. Of course, absolutely, Scott. It's a point. We only need, I mean, for them to go through, I mean, I was just looking at the tables earlier. Let me just look at the table where we are now. City stand first, played 4, won 3. 1 draw, 0 lost, scored 11, 2 against, goal difference 9 on 10 points. Shakhtar in second, played 4, won 1, drawn 2, lost 1, scored 7 goals, got 9 against, a -2 goal difference on 5 points. So they're 5 points behind with Zagreb, pretty much similar to them, but they've got +2 goal difference on 5 points, and Atalanta at the bottom on 1 point. So we are 5 points clear. 5 points clear as it stands at the moment. So pretty much wrapped up. I mean, one more win. We win the group comfortably. Probably another draw, and we'll easily win the group. So, you know, we did what we did. It is one of those games. So I'm going to go for the man of the match tonight. I'm going to give it to this guy. And that is Martin from Man City Fan TV for that live watch-along and his pre-match stuff. I thought he was superb tonight, and that's a long time to be doing a watch-along. And to be keeping up with all the comments, because we had like 102 live subscribers on at one point, making loads and loads of comments, and he was trying to keep up with watching the game, doing a live commentary, answering your questions, taking messages from me and all sorts of stuff. So for me, Martin was man of the match tonight. Did a wonderful job. So thank you, Martin, for that watch along. And considering that's the first one he's done, and the first one we've done, so absolutely massive job done by Martin there. It was incredible. We'll be doing more. Buy him some chicken nuggets. Martin, thanks. I'm choking up. Seriously, thank you. But it's a team effort, guys. Andy, Kiam, and me, and all of you. Martin was excellent tonight. He was very good. Scott Williams, fair shout. Martin was a star. Did distract me from the game, but Martin was boss. Martin did a great job tonight. He did a very good job. Really pleased for him, because it's not easy. It really isn't, doing a watch along and, you know, trying to watch a match and looking at the comments and everything else. When, like I said, we had 102 people live on the channel making comments every second. So to do that and to keep up with everything that was going on, he did a wonderful job. Scott Carson is out to get dippers. Proper fellas running this channel, no doubt. Thank you, Alex. Sound will do. MCFC Dublin. Subscribe. No more lurkers putting on top bloke. Listen, guys, I want to say a massive thank you. This is Andy from Man City Fan TV. Again, hope you enjoyed the watch along that we did. We did it for you guys. People have been asking and asking and asking for it. It was something that I wasn't particularly fussed about doing. But tonight, yesterday we thought we'd do something on it, and Martin said, look, I'll do it. I want to do it. So I said, okay, fine. Over to you, mate. If you want to do it, you do it. And he did, and he's done a wonderful, wonderful job. So quality stream, didn't even let the Scouse lurkers put him off. Top bloke. Thank you, Aaron. Night, everyone. Night City till I die. Martin on the pen. Yeah, let's get him on there. Cheers, guys. Come on, do our positive now. Liverpool next. Absolutely. Have a good night, boys. Latest Blues, great stuff from the channel tonight. Thank you, Scott Williams. What do you think now, Andy? What do I think now about what, mate? Good night, Scott. What do I think about what, Stephen Paul? Dempster. About what? What do I think now? Night Blues, let's hope positive result. Anfield, bye. Good night, Andy, mate. See you tomorrow for the player ratings. You're welcome. JTR35, good night, Andy. Sweet dreaming. City win at Anfield. Hey, we've got to be positive, City fans. Got to be positive. We've got to be positive. Thanks, Blue, says Mark the Blue. Stephen, what was your question? What do I think now? What was that about? Night, Andy, Martin, guys. Thank you, Bernard. Stephen Dumpling, shut up. What? Tonight's watch on? Yeah, I thought it was very good, mate, and maybe it's something we will do in the future. I've always been one. Make some curry. What? Gonna go and watch horror film now to calm my. I might do. It's great to have a platform like this to interact with True Blues during live games. Thanks for all the hard work. 2-1 against Dipper Sterling winner. I hope so, Scott. Stephen Paul Dempster. Yeah, it was one that I was always sort of like wary of because I like to watch the game. I get frustrated if I can't see everything that's going on and things like that. So, but I'll put my hand up for the next one. I'll do the next one. But Martin did a wonderful job tonight. Really did. So it'll be over to me now to try and keep up the level that Martin got to tonight, which was fantastic. So watch-alongs will only be if we're not at the game. I mean, most games we go to, so it'll just be one of those. Yeah, and that's one point to remember. If we're normally at the game, so we won't be doing watch-alongs unless both of us can't make it to a game. Can anybody tell me what just happened? No, I can't, and I've just been on for now and over an hour, and nobody can tell us. Sterling hat-trick 3-2. Wow, I hope so. Scott, that would make my season. Bloody autocorrect dumpling. Andy, you sit in the better part of the Etihad than Martin. Bernardino winner from a deflected long shot. I don't care. I don't care where it comes from. Chanherb, where to start? I know. Yes, JTR, Cern hat-trick. Do it. One against Liverpool. Martin's at the game on Sunday. Are you doing the game on Sunday? Martin is at the game on Sunday. I don't know whether I could possibly do a live watch along. Maybe I will. If I do, I can't promise you what my language will be like. That's my problem. Because I'll be so... yeah, go on then. I'll tell you what. Sunday, I'll do the watch along on Sunday. Martin will be at the game getting pre-cams, pre-match fan cams, post-match stuff. I'll do the watch along on Sunday against Liverpool. It'll be an absolute nightmare, and please get plugs for your ears ready now. Yeah, thank you, Martin. Just said that. Go to bed, Andy. Thank you, guys, for all your work. It's great having a community to speak to and interact outside games. You're all fantastic, and I really enjoy the streams. You have my gratitude. You're more than welcome, Aaron. Thank you. General from a corner, what odds on? Come on, hey, I'll take that. My language wasn't good. Andy, no swearing. Do a Boris Johnson, Tyson Fury, change your language. Mate, you've never seen me watching football. I might not swear on here so much. You haven't seen me at a game. The FA would fine Raheem for scoring a goal against Dippers, disrespecting the opponent. Probably Alex. But Dippers will be training with the kids come Sunday. Andy, get in your beauty. Well, I'm glad you missed out the. I'm glad you missed out. I think it'll be a lot more than that section. I'm telling you now. Should be good, Andy, as everyone respects which. Hey, listen, I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan like you. I know no more about the game than you guys do. All we do is we just give you an opportunity to interact with other City fans. I'm no expert. I just give my opinion. I've been a City fan. Been following. My first game was 77, so 43 years of going to see, watching City home and away, overseas, and everything else. So it's not about that for me. I don't proclaim to be an expert. I'm a fan first and foremost, and we just try and give you a forum where you can all interact and have your say. And if we disagree, we disagree. That's what we do. If we were down the pub, we'd be arguing and going back off and whatever else. That's what we do as City fans, as fans of football. Andy, not sure watch along is a good idea, mate. Get a fan channel for the fans. Andy, utter garbage. That might come out a few times. Andy, you should chant along with the other fans while recording. Watch along from the cop, it'll be quiet. Very good, Bernard. Absolute garbage. See, everyone's coming out. Utter garbage. Especially when they're bantering with opposition fans. Well said, Andy BB. Absolutely, mate. Oh, got you. Cop Womble hasn't been here for a while. Maybe Cop Womble will come out on Sunday. I thought you didn't like watch alongs. I've just said that. I've just said to you, it's not really my thing because I like to watch the game. I like to sit and watch the game if I can. Garbage. But anyway, I'll do it on Sunday. There you go. You've got a promise from me. Bloody hell, it's early doors. You've got it from me on Sunday, so come along. I'll do the watch along. God knows what it's going to be like. And I'll apologise up front right now if my language goes very awry. I do apologise. And there'll be, I'll have to just, this mute button here, I'll have to just pop the beep, 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 beep on here. Because if anyone knows me who's watching me at the game, my language can be a little bit choice, but I'll try and rein it in for Sunday, I promise. Anyone at Anfield Sunday, come and have a chat. Fan cam with me, love to chat pre-match and post-match. Yeah, so if you're around at the game, Anfield, then come along and speak to Martin. I'm sure the weather was trash, especially if Mane dies in the last minute to get a pen. And you won't even want to go there, Kamal. Trust me. Sterling double on Sunday and then a dive celebration. That would be something. Right in front of Klopp and right in front of the Kop would be amazing. But anyway, listen, guys, City and Liverpool fans including that, guys. Absolutely, if you're a Liverpool fan, you want to meet up and have a chat. Great stuff, Blues. All the best. Thank you, Scott. Guys, this is Andy from Man City Fan TV. I want to say a massive thank you again to Martin. You might be getting tickets in Liverpool then. Come on, wow. Go and see Martin then. I'll send us an email anyway. We can chat about that and meet up with Martin and have a quick interview. But anyway, thanks again to Martin for his good night, Andy, Aaron, and fellow Blues, and you too, Aaron, for all his hard work tonight. And just want to say a massive thank you for the views. The views have been amazing tonight, absolutely amazing. So thank you very much. And don't forget, if you're not a subscriber, we have had tons of subscribers coming in over the last few days. So I want to say thank you to everybody who's subscribed. I know not all of you are City fans, but I just want to say a massive thank you for subscribing to the channel. Don't forget, share it around, click that bell icon, that way you'll be notified every day. And I keep saying, don't forget, make sure your notifications are public and not private. That way you'll be notified when a new video is posted, which, as you know, is every single day, and sometimes 2, sometimes even 3, depending on what we're doing. But anyway, take care. Come on, City. City fans, let's not get too down. 1-1, 10 men, away in Milan. Listen, we're pretty much through to the next round anyway, so it means we can rest some players. But John Smile says good night. Mingy one, good night, Andy. Good night to you. Martin, more than welcome, but thanks to all of you for your interaction. Alexander, hit that bell icon. Bye, Andy, says JTR35. Bye, guys, says Creeper. Alexander Savage. Cheers, Martin. Great work, Martin. Up the Blues, absolutely. See you, Blues. Have a good one, says Section. Don't forget, that quiz is coming very soon. Very, very soon. You'll be notified tomorrow on social media. I will put it down here. If you are not on Twitter, you need to check out my Twitter account, which is at Aviation Blue. Bye, Kamal. And well done, Martin. Not easy, but executed perfectly. Thank you, Scott. Bless up, says Chana B. You saw me standing alone. Absolutely, Alex. I'll be notifying everybody tomorrow about the live quiz. And don't forget, there is the signed artwork, the Phil Foden signed artwork that is up for the winner, and it's a football quiz. So, guys, check us out tomorrow on Twitter. We'll be letting you know. And don't forget, I'll be back, or Martin will be back tomorrow. I can't remember who's on tomorrow. And we'll be back doing a live vlog as usual. And we'll be doing the player ratings from tonight. Not that it'll take long, so maybe we might have to think of something else to talk about, because I can't see many 6s or above. But anyway, take care. Have a wonderful evening. This is Andy from Man City Fan TV. We'll see you soon.